team striving for greatness finds an unexpected solution. The Detroit Lions have just made a crucial decision that could be the missing push for our defense to shine and move towards the Super Bowl. The Lions' season has been marked by a series of challenges on the defensive side, with injuries affecting key players. But Detroit's management hasn't been idle. In a strategic move to bolster the linebacker core, the team signed veteran Quan Alexander, former Pittsburgh Steelers player, who joins after spending some time on the Denver Broncos practice squad. With the loss of Malcolm Rodriguez to a serious injury in the game against the Bears, along with other key names like Alex Anzalone and Derek Barnes also facing health issues, Alexander's addition seems to be the answer to fill this void. With a career filled with impressive numbers and experience with teams like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, New Orleans Saints, and San Francisco 49ers, the linebacker arrives as a key piece for the Lions' defense. If you're not yet convinced about the impact of this signing, just look at Alexander's track record: 586 tackles, 12 sacks, and 11 forced fumbles. Now fully recovered from an Achilles tendon injury, the 30-year-old veteran could be the missing link to increase the Lions' chances in their Super Bowl pursuit. But the question remains, can Alexander, with his experience and leadership, elevate the Lions' defense to a new level, keeping our hopes alive for the big goal of the season? Share your opinion in the comments. And what does this mean for the future of the Detroit Lions? With a veteran like Alexander on the roster, the Lions' defense gains not only experience, but also leadership at a crucial moment in the season. Imagine the impact of a player with 12 sacks and 11 forced fumbles spreading confidence among the young defenders and bringing that winning mindset. This type of presence in a locker room could be exactly what the Lions need to turn good performances into consistent victories. Alexander already has a long history in the NFL and has been part of some of the league's biggest teams, like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, where he made a mark from his early years, and the New Orleans Saints, with whom he built a solid reputation. Even after the Achilles tendon injury, he demonstrated the mental and physical strength to recover, and that alone is a huge asset for any team in search of resilience and overcoming challenges. He arrives with experience of having gone through tough situations and come out on top, which could be the difference between a good season and a historic one. Moreover, with a team dealing with so many injuries, having someone who understands what it takes to be on the front lines of the playoffs will be vital. Alexander's experience in pivotal moments could be the turning point for a defense that, although talented, still needs to mature in some areas. And with growing confidence that the season could end with a long-awaited Super Bowl, every piece that falls into place is a victory for the Lions. Now it's up to you, Lions fan. What do you think about this bold move? Do you believe Quan Alexander will be the catalyst for our defense towards the title? Leave your comment below and share your opinion with us. With Alexander's return to the spotlight, it's interesting to think about how he can directly impact the game on the field. His ability to cover the entire field, make crucial tackles, and force turnovers will be an important foundation for the Lions in decisive games. Detroit's defense, which has already shown signs of improvement, now has a leader who can not only inspire but also demand a higher level of performance from his teammates. We can't forget that, even with the injuries, the team still has young and promising players who can benefit greatly from a veteran like Alexander. The synergy between youth and experience could be the perfect formula for success. Additionally, with the urgent need to solidify the defense for the tougher games ahead, Alexander brings the calm needed in high-pressure situations. And as we look to the rest of the season, this signing reminds us of how important resilience is. Even with the adversities, the Lions have never given up and continue to adapt, finding new solutions to the challenges that arise. Quan Alexander represents that very mindset of overcoming and never backing down, which is essential when pursuing such a grand goal as the Super Bowl. Now, with a more robust defense and experienced leadership, the Lions' future outlook is renewed. The journey to the title may have many obstacles ahead, but with the team adjusting its pieces and strengthening like never before, confidence in success only grows. What are your feelings about this new addition? Do you think Alexander has what it takes to help the Lions write a new chapter of achievements? Leave your opinion in the comments below and share your expectations for the future of the Detroit Lions. And if you're not subscribed yet, don't waste any more time. Subscribe to the Lions News Fan Report, turn on notifications, and join us on this journey to the Super Bowl. As a Detroit Lions fan, I see this move as a crucial step for the team in a season where every detail can make a difference. Quan Alexander's addition brings not only experience but a winning mindset that is essential in decisive moments. We have a talented team, but the injuries and challenges throughout the season have shown that we need a solid foundation and leaders who can guide the young players. Alexander is the type of veteran who can make this transition easier, helping shape the defense into something more resilient and ready for the challenges ahead. The most exciting part is seeing how he can fit into the Lions' defense, a defense that has already shown signs of improvement but still needs more consistency. His ability to force turnovers, cover the field efficiently, and be a natural leader on the field are qualities that can transform our defensive unit. With him alongside players like Aiden Hutchinson and James Houston, we have the potential to create one of the most dangerous defenses in the league. Overall, as a fan, I feel this is the right move to keep our Super Bowl hopes alive. Of course, there are still challenges ahead, but this signing is proof that the Lions are willing to fight until the end and strengthen where they need it most. It's a moment of hope, and with the right mentality, we can truly aim for something big this season. I believe this signing of Quan Alexander could be the kind of move that defines a victorious season. We know that injuries have been a significant challenge for our team, especially at linebacker, and this has had a direct impact on the defense's performance. With players like Malcolm Rodriguez out of action, it was essential to find someone with experience and capability to fill that gap. Alexander, with his high-performance history and injury recovery, brings exactly the kind of resilient mindset we need. What's most interesting to me is how he can influence not just on the field, but also in the development of younger players. The Lions have a defense full of potential, with names like Aiden Hutchinson and Kirby Joseph standing out, but it lacks that experienced presence that only someone who's been through the playoffs can offer. Alexander can be the mentor these players need to raise the level of the team and learn how to handle the pressure of big games. Additionally, his arrival further strengthens our confidence in a team that is already showing it can compete with the best in the league. The sense that we're building something special that goes beyond a rebuild is growing stronger. The Lions roster has talent, and with this addition, the team looks more prepared to face any challenge ahead. As a fan, I'm excited to see how this defense will shape up in the coming weeks, and whether we'll finally gain the consistency needed for a solid Super Bowl run. Alexander, with his experience and winning attitude, could be the catalyst we needed to make that a reality.